Hi everyone, Jazz here. Making this video for a few people who have requested it. The first video will be just an introduction into what I will be achieving over the course of the next few videos. So my name is Jazz. I've been doing education since 2010. Worked with Bloodhound SSC, then with the Learning Partnership, but I also run my own independent education consultancy where I teach kids around the world how to code. And this is what brought me to coding in the first place. I wanted to be able to code regardless where you are around the world. So that's where I found DroneBlocks. So if you don't know about DroneBlocks, it's run by David Irith and Dennis Baldwin. Dennis has been really brilliant in helping me. The lessons he does is really simple and straightforward. Very responsive to queries, and been working with him for the last few weeks trying to iron out some issues I've been facing. So if you haven't signed up to DroneBlocks, I highly recommend them as your first port of call after me to do further learning of Python and various other drone missions. So how do we start this? I've been looking around for various Python programs. What I found was Thorny Python. It's really simple. It's very light. It's not clunky like some of the other ones you get. And this is the one I'll be using throughout this tutorials. You can see it's available for Windows. It's available for Mac and Linux. I've been playing around with it a few days and it's really nice and simple. I've also created 4 scripts here which I'll be using to get you used to the Python side. These have been pre-done for you, so I know they work. And the reason why I've done these was to initially have the option of using it on purely mobile phones, and it transposes over nicely to laptops, so it's really good. As I mentioned, DroneBlocks are my go-to website for help and inspiration. And on my mobile app, which I'll be using quite a bit through the course of this, I've downloaded CubePython-OL. There's 2 versions. You get CubePython 3L and the OL. I prefer this one. It's much more neater to use. And during the course of that, we will be using that. If you want to do swarming of 2 or more drones, I did use my own router around the house, but it was very clunky. So what I've decided to do now is to use a dedicated TP-Link router. Again, this was something recommended by Dennis and the team at DroneBlocks. So again, a nice cheap thing to use, very simple, and you can use that. And of course, without any drones you can't really do much. So this course has been mainly focused on the Tello system. So I've got the Tello SDK files, and on here it's got all the commands you'll need for your drones. You can see the various ones: up, down, left, right, and instructions how to do it. I highly recommend, if you are going to do some Python programming, download a hard copy of that. And of course you need a drone. So I'll be using 2 drones over the course of these lessons, and this is a Tello EDU one. It's very nice and simple, and that's what we'll be using. So next few lessons we'll talk about scripting and clicking to router, so enjoy yourself.